we try to arrange something, very difficult to get people to turn up. If we try to go to certain places, it's very, very hard for people to turn against certain positions. Do you understand? So what do you think we can do around the world collectively?
Yes, and that's what I went live last night. Afterwards, I probably shouldn't. Yesterday was a pretty heavy, long, very exposing day to everyone, not only myself, but you guys, people in the chat from all over the place. So it was quite a heavy day. So we kind of over here in Aussie stopped all the lives at 10 and went, you know what, we've just got to have a rest. We were thinking of ideas on last night, and I was asking people who are coming over to my live from Australia, what can we do? What can we do? Okay, we can't get her off the app. We've tried. Unfortunately, we can't go down to her and twist her fingers back and say, don't ever touch the app again. We can't do that. So that's out of the question over here in Australia. Unfortunately, we can't. We've done everything. We have gone to police. We have gone to news media, the whole lot. So that's off the question. That's out of the books. The only other thing I can think about is doing what we can over here to an extent with Australian laws. The Australian laws here are a bit touchier than obviously what your guys' laws and American laws are. Again, we can't do what you guys do and put posters up because it's defamation. But we can go live and we can share what information we have to an extent. Obviously, some stuff we cannot share, but most things we can. And just to get it out there, I don't know. I didn't watch her live last night. I didn't want to go anywhere near her, to be honest. I don't know if she's lost viewers after yesterday's incident. But the more people that stop, as you said, watching her and stop gifting her. Oh, well, here we go. Sorry, PK's just put in the comments. Sorry to stop that. She's made a GoFundMe to raise money for a lawyer. Someone did comment to my comments last night saying this is defamation. Now in Australia, I don't know whether it's the same over there. It's not defamation if she is on an open live, so not a private live. And she has openly admitted on live to doing these horrific acts.
Which we are going to kick into that again, people, for any new people that is on here, anyone that has kids that's watching, that might have them on the Roadblocks accounts or the PlayStation Network. Very, very important. So these are going to be, we're going to speak again about this. I did say we'll do a part 2 on this because with this particular person, this needs a lot of awareness. And, you know, it really does. Yes, she needs a lot of awareness spread about her because what I seen yesterday really turned my stomach. And after the live feed, as tired as I was, I twisted and turned.
We were the same here, and like even when I
we were the same as well, Tony. Just to clarify, I ended up getting in contact with Adam from the FACAA. So he is now aware of this person, but has to go down the right path to see what he can do. But because she hasn't been convicted, there's nothing that he can really do, but knows about it.
And for those who aren't from Australia, you know, we have gone to the police. Like there's a handful of us over here that have been following this person for a while now. Some years, and we have gone to the police. We have reached out to services to try and get help, even just to get her admitted. But we just get shrugged off. Riri, she might not be on yet. The poor bugger, she was gone until pretty late last night too. And Crystal, but we've done everything we can in our power legally over here. So then this is why I said yesterday morning to you, Tony, this is the next step. I knew I had my chance to jump in your box. I knew I had my chance to confirm what you were asking. And, you know, that's why I'd done it. So, you know, so please don't come at us thinking we haven't done everything we can in the background. We have, we really, really have in the legal way. This is why I said last night, you know, don't come into my box saying it's defamation or anything like that, because it's not. It's factual. She's admitted it openly. As most of you heard yesterday in Poor Tony's live, she just doesn't think or care, and I feel it's because she has gotten away with it for so long.
And I think that's...
Yeah, exactly. Just to jump back on that as well, Tony, there's a conversation that I had with someone that actually brought up the stepbrother. So I forwarded all those messages onto the Observer for her to pass them on to you, because I didn't really want to go and tell anyone else, just because I thought you guys are a lot older than me, and I wanted to do the right thing and just give it to you guys so then you guys can see what was said. But with what this person was saying, it wasn't really making sense until I overread it. But I'm sure, like, within, like, today, you'll probably get those screenshots and you can read them for yourself.
We will.
But all I can say is that there's apparently a bigger thing going behind the scenes with them, but I don't really know if that account is actually a troll or if it's real. So hence why I've just sent it to you guys.
Okay, to have a look into it, yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony, go. Sorry, mate.
What about like we spoke briefly about like what we call hunter teams over here and the sting teams. Is there teams like that over there, or are they non-existent or not allowed?
I don't think they're allowed. I tried to look into that last night also. I've yet to come across. We have organisations that can help children who have been put in that predicament. We have a lot of great organisations here, but I don't think we have sting teams because I don't think they're allowed. I don't even know what the thing is on citizen's arrest here. I didn't completely look right into it last night, but I'm still yet to find someone who actually does that, but we don't. I don't think it's legal.
I think good evening, Big Jamie. Big Jamie ain't even slept yet since last night. He continued on. We have them over here, and honestly, I have the utmost respect for the hunter teams in this country, and for what the sting teams, hunter teams, or people refer to them, and that their communities. I cannot tell you how much more I would love for more and more of them kind of groups to be in this country, because the work that they do in the background is amazing. They need medals. They need medals for the time, patience and efforts that they put in to keep people's children safe. And I think at the beginning, some of them were criticised. There were some groups was like, oh, vigilante. But when you leave it down to the people that has more power to make a change, or should be making a change, well, guess what? It ain't happening. You're turning a blind eye to this behaviour. For example, let me just run back to one thing. This is not, before anyone switches it, this is not a sobriety Jack live. This is not. But I was tagged in a video that was there for about 2 hours ago. Now, after the awareness we put on him, he did say he checks his account now for over 18s and checks it for this and checks it for that. Fair enough. But he's there hollering, shouting and screaming at his dog and everything on live feed earlier on. Now that's not got to do with what we're doing, but it's still wrong. This fella is still on the app. People that these teams are highlighting. We need to find a way to get these people off this app. We need to go and try to get something put in place where if you're behaving in these ways, or you have got history of what you've done to do with children, you need to have a complete social media app and a ban. If you were caught on it, turn it into a prisonable offence first. Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean? I know that sounds a bit far-fetched, but people know that it slaps on the wrist.
And that's unfortunately over here, rock spiders, as we call them over here in Australia, they do get slaps on the wrist. Their sentences are very low. And over here it's all about rehabilitation. I know this from a very close personal experience. It's about rehabilitation, and they do, unfortunately, rock spiders from what I've experienced with rock spiders personally, Edo Pay rings the whole lot. You know, they have more rights than what the children do here, and it's pathetic. And our own detective said that to us. You know, look, they have more rights. If they go to jail and they get found out on what they're in jail for, they get instantly protected, and put in.
That's how it is over here as well. I mean, listen, I don't want to speak on it fully. I watched the video. Someone tagged me in it. Someone tagged me in a video, and it's got these people. They're recording this man. He had just come out of jail. He'd done I think it was 2.5. He got 3 years, but he done under 3 years. Yeah, and he got 3 years. And so I was watching this video, didn't know what to expect, and they were asking him something about whatever wording it was. Thank you very much. Whatever wording it was that they were speaking to him about. And then when I heard the 3 years, I thought, what is this about? Why am I getting tagged in this? He got 3 years for actually, I've got to be very, very careful in the words I use, a 3-year-old child. A 3-year-old child. Actually done, didn't just touch, grow up or whatever, done the most horrific thing you could ever do to a child. And 3 years they served, they've come out, been put in whatever accommodation, and now they have more protection than the victims. They probably get more treatment, they probably get more treated better than the actual family. That person who's just come out after a 3-year stretch, I'd love to give them a 3-year stretch across the whole country with a punch. The family has the family of the child will receive less support than the man who committed the crime.
I'll jump in there just for a sec. Obviously, laws in Australia have probably changed since we last went to court with our offender, and he got more services within the prison system here in New South Wales than what the victim did. You know, it was kind of as if at the start of it all, yep, she had all these services in place for counselling and stuff like that. We had a lot of interviews with Dirt over here, which is like a detective system for children and stuff like that. And our offender did get more services within the prison system than what we got on the outside here. And it's sad, like, you know, over here it's called a victim payout. So if any abuse to children happens, the government will pay victim costs if you have to move due to the situation or whatever. You know, it's such a touchy subject over here in Australia that I feel as a mother of a child survivor that it really, the whole system over here in Australia does need to be shaken up. Really does need to be really looked at properly. Because, and obviously Tik Tok Australia, I forget Dan for saying this, it's to blame by letting their supervisors in their big high-rise in Sydney or wherever they are, Melbourne, wherever, big city, watching this person in their live saying such grotesque things about children that, you know, yeah, it just gets missed. It gets missed, and we don't know how. I don't know how, and this is why again we come to you. This is why again we come to you.
Okay, people, listen, I appreciate the 56,000 likes. I'm gonna just switch off, restart, because it's a lot of people are saying it's fine. You paused.
No, you people want you out before.
Yeah, I can see you fine and hear you fine. I can see everything.
Okay, right, let me see that, try that now. Okay, when yours updates. Why is it like that? I don't get it.
If you can just change the layout of the boxes between...
Let me try to put big J in the big box and see if it might help my screen.
Where I should be.
Yeah, mine can do.
Okay, is it back to normal now, people? Because I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to stop it and restart. Yeah, it's back to normal now. Yeah. Okay,
Go
right.
back to the other box. Go back to the other box.
There we go. There we go. Right. We're gonna have to leave it like that. Look, the people over your side are giving slaps on the wrist. I'm gonna let someone up here, and I do believe we're gonna speak about. Thank you. There we go. There we go. It's better now. Your people in power over there are failing you as much as they're failing us over here. Yeah, and it's happening worldwide, unfortunately. Yeah, it's happening worldwide. I have to get back on the motorway early hours of the morning to do some more awareness and go to a location where one of these people are and do some awareness down that side of town, yeah? To their locals, to their local school, the local shops, anywhere that any children are around these people. Now, you said earlier on as well, someone said earlier on as well that it's defamation of character, all right? Over here, it's not. As long as the wording, as long as you don't add something that you have no proof for, or, you know, as long as you don't add something that doesn't need, as long as you add something that, things that's already been said, things you have proof of, or things that that person has said, you can't be done over this side for it. So you need to check into your side exactly how far you can go and what you can do.
We've checked in. I checked in last night. As I said, again, done a bit of reading. Because, again, she has done this on an open platform, on an open live. It's not a private live. It's not, you know, a live just in with her followers. Then it's not defamation. And because she's admitted it, it's not defamation. So there, on that side, we are okay to do what we are doing now. It's okay for me to go live again tonight and speak on her and what she's done. Again, as I said in my live and yesterday on your live, Tony, I am not here. Can we make this clear to the Aussies in the comments too? I am not here to bash, bully, or humiliate Ashley. I'm here to simply spread awareness of what she's doing and to help the parents check their children's devices. I was thinking about today on gathering a lot of information on the Australian front with information about what apps parents can use in Australia to keep their child's devices at least a little bit more safer, to help parents on how to check their child's devices, on how to go about speaking to the children about asking if they can check their devices. You know, simple things that can help parents over here in Australia go, oh, okay, hang on. Now that, since yesterday, it has gained big traction over here in Australia on what she's doing. So, which has been a massive help. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. Same as everyone that's on the team over here with about spreading awareness about Ashley Baby. All of us are so thankful. But as I said, I can't get her off the app. We've tried. We've gone to the police. Chris said last night or yesterday that that's probably why she's jumped in the box down below. She has gone to the police and that we've finally got a police officer that is going to listen to us. I'm sure she can fill you in. But we just want to do what you guys are doing over there, just to spread awareness on the app about these kind of people, get it out to as many parents as we can, get as much information that can help parents as we can, and just, yeah, again, I'm not here to bully her, I'm not here to bash her, I'm not here to send threats, I'm none of that. I'm just simply here to help parents know what these kind of people are doing and what these kind of people do on this app, and also gaming.
Well, listen, I'm glad you said that. And let me just say one thing in the back of it. Anyone that supports that behaviour, and what I'm going to do, because a lot of comments have put me off here with can't see you, can't hear, can't do whatever. People, I'm going to restart instantly. I'm going to shut this live feed down and click the go live button straight away. So I'll be back on in seconds. And for those of you that's new tonight, and don't know who or what we're talking about, we're going to play them again. Big J, you got time to come back in and help us replay them, yeah, on the cam too?
Of course I have. I've had 3 chocolate bars and a can of Red Bull, and brand new.
Well, there we go. Well, I don't know if the fact freak is in here. I did see his name coming up there earlier on. If he's still here, that legend might be able to help or have a look at this. And it is disturbing, people. I'm going to restart, yeah? I'm going to restart. And when I come back on, please just get the likes up as fast as you can. And then we'll move forward. For anyone who's new, here, you're going to hear exactly what we're talking about. So anyone else in the boxes, please join straight back in as soon as I restart, yeah? Thank you very, very much. Cheeky, that is cheeky. Because that's 2 questions now. What's your question?
He's turned me down for a celebrity tomorrow. I'm more depressed.
So I just thought I'd quickly jump in and let you know that I spoke to a detective at the socket team here. So the socket team is Sexual Offences and Child Abuse Investigation Team. And I actually have a meeting with them on Monday to sort all of this out. Because I let them know a bit about Ashy, and it was only probably a 10-minute phone call. And the detective I spoke to was absolutely disgusted, and she is more than willing to help.
And everyone remember too, this is the first time in 6 years a police officer has actually put their hand up to help us about Ashy Baby.
Yeah.
Exactly. We've tried, as we've all said, we've gone to police stations and we just get laughed at. They don't care unless a victim comes forward.
Yeah.
We brought her in last night, whoever just asked that comment. We brought her in last night and no questions were being answered.
Yeah, look, everybody's asking to bring there's no point. She'll just run you around in circles because she gets off on this behaviour. She gets off on it.
4.5 hours and...
Yeah, we'll be a roundabout. It's round and round and round. It's just like going into a roundabout in a car and going around it 100 times for the rest of your life. Every morning going around that roundabout 100 times because she'll just deflect. As you guys know, the whole tablet thing, it's got her so close. That's the closest you guys have got her to showing something on her tablet like that. We have tried, and that is the closest. And when I jumped back in, because it was late and it was bad yesterday, that's why I kept cutting in and out. When I jumped back into Tony's live and she had it there and she was trying to put in the Wi-Fi password, I'm like, oh, she's going to do it. She's actually going to do it. But then she stopped. I knew that would happen. That's nothing new with this person. She's manipulative and a gaslighter, and she knows exactly how to go around it all. As I said, she's not silly in any way. She's very smart. Very smart.
Of course, I noticed that last night. How anyone could look at that as any form of bullying, far from it. This person has history from the age of 8, has continued, thank you for that. This person has history from the age of what was it, 8 years old?
Yeah, 8.
Then whatever is led after that, then at 18, sleeping with a 14-year-old, and then continues it on. And now at the age of 30, they still have children as mods and children in the chats with them. This is a danger, and how nothing has been done, how nothing has been done. Do you understand? It don't make sense.
Sorry, Emily, it's not bullying, it's fact. As I've said in Tony's live before and on my own last night, we are not in here to bash, bully, or embarrass Ashy at all. She's embarrassed herself.
You know what, we don't even explain ourselves to them. Anyone that wants to defend that person's behaviour, I wouldn't even give them the time of day, to be honest with you. We don't even give them the time of day. Emily probably just heard something, not even heard the full story, we just block. That's all we do. If we entertain trolls, it'll encourage more trolls. But for anyone that was here last night, that's seen what we played, or that listened to everything that was said last night. 3 hours. 3 hours. We waited to try to see some messages. 3 hours. We gave them a chance to speak last night. It wasn't, there was no, well, listen, I'm sorry, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'll do this, or I'll do that. It was throwing the blame elsewhere. You can't justify things that you said, and we're going to play in a couple of minutes exactly what was said. And to have for people to continue to gift that person in the box, we screenshotted the accounts. I won't lie to you, I didn't get a chance.
Turning you down.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance today to post the videos up. How you doing, Paul?
So this is normal behaviour for her too. So anyone who's watched and quite shocked, normal behaviour.
All over, yeah.
This is nothing new from Ashley Baby. This is everything I seen in the live yesterday here, obviously in Australian time, was nothing new. Actually, it was quite calm compared to what she does go on about. It was quite calm and quite, not as grotesque as what she usually gets. It was quite calm.
She was definitely censoring what she was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
I just wanted to quickly mention that I'm not going to be very active today. I'm working on getting all of the videos and everything together to then give to the detective on Monday, but I'll be watching the live. I just won't be able to join or anything.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate it. Like I said, I did say that we'd hold another one. We'll run this until I have to leave and get on the motorway. But what's more disturbing to me is that this person has now opened up. Is that correct? What they've done? They've opened up a GoFundMe for a lawyer.
I'm actually just about to jump on and see if I can find this, just so I can screenshot and resend it through. But and also, Chris, I'll message you later on just to touch base to see if you're okay.
Awesome, thank you.
But yes, I'm actually going to do some homework. I'm going to jump on my PC actually in a sec to see if I can actually find this GoFund. So whoever posted it, I'm sorry, I seen it and I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Whoever's seen it, can you just throw me an inbox or whatever, just so I can go straight to the direct GoFundMe, report it, and so I can also put it up and say, look, you know, this person's asking money for a lawyer for actual abuse claims, like, come on. So I'll be doing a bit of homework on that for you, Tony, too, today, and for everyone else.
Yeah, please. I'll be on here for a while anyways. I'll be on for a while, so we'll continue it about, and like I said, people can join in and out of the boxes, and we'll try to spread as much awareness. So if the mods can continue with the trigger warnings, and also if they can mention what this live is about. The awareness live is on an account on here called Ashy Baby, and the behaviour you're going to see in the next 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. We was very, very late, especially our UK time last night. We might catch a few more people from the UK because, like I said, people, we are now connected with people from Australia. So your child can still get onto anyone's account, any part of the world. So don't think just because it's not an account in the UK that it doesn't become important. It really does. It really does. Big J, I'm going to put you in the big box. The man, the myth, has been waiting for ages. The man, the myth, how are you keeping?
Grand, know yourself?
I'm good, thank you very, very much. I take it we're going to speak about the punishments, the laws that we spoke about the other day.
Yeah, I just had a question there for Edward. Did he put up posters? I fell asleep last night because I was wrecked. Did he put up posters around town?
We can't put up posters here, from what I've read. We can't do it as... it might be the same as over there with what we can and can't write. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually this week, because I've stepped away from this case for a few months, as Riri and Chris know, because it got quite a lot for me to handle. Yeah. So I'm going to actually make an appointment with my solicitor next week to see what we can and can't do. The schools around here, you know, stuff like that. Posters aren't a big thing here in Australia. anymore. So I'm going to do my best to see what I can find out on the poster situation, and what we can do to get one written up that's not going to get us into trouble.
Yeah, well, see, I have another question before I get to an idea I have. Protests. Are you allowed protests outside our house?
I don't think so. I think here doing that would probably be invasion of privacy.
So that leads me to an idea I have, right? I know ye have no laws that prohibit photography in public.
Have you got the boys' phone as well?
No, I don't know the laws on photography in public either. I can look it up again today and speak with my solicitor on what we can and can't do. But it's a fine line here in Australia with this kind of stuff. It's, as I said, what we're doing now isn't illegal. She's openly admitted to what she's done. It's all over social media, so we're just critiquing on her behaviour. So therefore, it's not illegal for us to do what we're doing now. Yeah. But protesting and that kind of stuff, no, I don't. I think it's probably a firm no. It'd be an invasion of privacy and stuff like that.
If none of the rest work anyway, I do know from watching a few audits and that photography in public is perfectly legal. If a few people go outside their house and just start recording around, it's not an invasion of privacy because they're on public. So I know that's one thing that can be done 100%.
Yeah, we've got a couple of people that are actually close to her down there. I don't want to really put them in a situation where something could happen legally or illegally. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ashy Baby does have a strong following, unfortunately. So I don't want to put anyone that I know personally on this app or who I'm working with personally on this case. I don't want to put them in that predicament.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect. I just was wondering that anyway.
No worries. Well, someone said there you need a permit to rally in Australia. Is that right? You need a permit to do one of these gatherings or something?
From what the myth is saying, if it's kind of like going to her house and standing across the road and recording, I don't know what the fine line of the law is there. You could get a bunch of people and stand there and just, have a conversation. I don't think that's illegal, but I think if a bunch of people got there, it would be a nuisance to public. So I think we would be the ones end up in their shit, unfortunately, but not her.
Yeah, and unfortunately in Australia it seems as though the criminal justice system tends to protect the offenders. It's absolutely disgusting, and I have no words to actually explain how putrid the justice system is here. But I'm going to jump out and do all the behind the scenes work today. So thank you all for everything you're doing. Highly appreciated. And I'll jump back on at some stage later.
Yeah, listen, thank you. And also, just before we go, I know we've got a couple of the videos that we're going to play. How's there,
Hey, bro.
Listen, who approved that? Who approved that?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like,
who approved
me
that?
anyway.
Listen, one of you mods are losing any control. Who just approved that? Who approved that, please?
It was me anyway, no.
Okay, look, can we please just not approve any of these accounts yet? We don't want that. I don't want any. I said this last night. I'm going to say it one more time tonight, yeah? Any accounts that has no pictures, no names, unless I have spoken with them, let me confirm them ones. All right? Let me. I want to know who was that approved that. We're not going to just let anyone in and out of these live feeds, people, without checking their accounts, yeah?
I ain't got no powers on this account.
Okay, all right. Anyways, we'll move on from that. The video that I want to speak about to the account in the middle box here, yeah? Someone played a video last night Someone played a video last night that has got them, when they were 18, admitting to what happened with the 14-year-old. Have we got that video ourselves? Have you got that video, Big J?
Killa's got those recordings.
What was that video?
This is the recordings about her admitting on the phone that what she done to 14-year-olds.
I do have that, so I'm willing to play that if Tony wants me to do it. But it is very, very graphical and detailed. So there would be
Yeah, we are going to play that. So let me just find out. Sorry, I thought this person, Paul.
Hey, Tony.
What can I help you with? Sorry.
Hi. I was just being quiet because everybody was talking. Hi, I'm Paul from Canada, and I'm the founder of the organization Sheepdog, Internet Safety. We do safeguarding, and we even get a few convictions and stuff like that. But we do have some connections which may help you a little bit and some ideas for our friends in Australia, because we do have Australian members as well. UK, USA, elsewhere. If you haven't already been in contact with and networked with the members of the child exploitation team with Australian Federal Police, by all means bring them into the loop on matters where they apply, whether it's the one you're speaking of or anything. That's available, just acce-triage@afp.gov.au. That's their general email for the team at AFP. So they can be brought into things. I can't speak much to this young woman that you're talking about, or, has she been a victim before? Is she victimizing others? I'm not going to go into that, and we'll just let things fall where they may in that regard. Our suggestions from our years, I've been doing this for a little over 27 years now, in terms of child sexual exploitation and the online safeguarding of children and stuff like that. Gather your data, get your Google Drives together, get your statements together and information, so that whether a person is going to be an offender, a child that needs protection, an adult that needs protection, whatever it may be, that potentially, if the resources allow with government agencies, police and otherwise, that potentially that assistance can be garnered. So we're welcome to give whatever input we can for yourselves, wherever you are in the world. We'll do our best.
Thank you, Paul.
There's another connection for you. If you guys want to give each other a follow, at least you can maybe,
Yes.
Yeah, Paul, I just followed you.
We've been to the police here, Paul, a million times over the last probably 6 years with this woman.
If I'll put in that email address, I don't know if an email address is showing up in the chat.
Yeah, we actually got given that email last night in my live, so I'm sure a lot of people who were in my live last night, they will get onto that, and I'll get onto that today too with everything I have. But we've tried all the government routes, the police routes, everything about this girl, and we've just turned a blind eye. Chris, who was up in the comments before, this is the first time any of us have gone to the police and a police officer's gone, oh, okay, hang on, something's going on here, we need to really look into this. I can still remember the first phone call I made to my local police here when I found her on Facebook Live doing exactly the same thing, and I kind of just got, pretty much laughed at, like...
That's the same with me.
She's already cleared all of her videos off the YouTube. I think she's doing a clear out now. She'll
do a clear out. She does it every time, Tony, and then in 6 months' time she'll be back with everything again. This is a constant circle with her. She's done it all before. She went missing off the app not last year, the year before, for a good few months. She went very quiet. YouTube went dead, TikTok went dead, Facebook went dead. She kind of really went off the radar. And then all of a sudden she popped back up again, and everything's been resurfaced again. And this is what she does. She will delete everything, and start again. This is how she babies. This is
the history of it. Yeah. Paul, have you seen the videos that do you know what we're speaking about?
No, I don't. I have not seen that at this time.
Well, Paul, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my exposed page right now because I followed you on it. So I'll tag you in a couple of the videos so you can have a look at them yourself and see how graphical they have become. But as we've said, like, we do appreciate like you, Tony, coming out and trying to help us, because as Rach just said, I went into my local police station. I got laughed at. They did not give an absolute cow about what was going on. They wanted a victim, but unfortunately, trigger warning, that victim unfortunately unalived themselves due to what happened. But as I said, they just didn't care. So this is exactly why we've come to Tony. We've exposed it. My conversation that I exposed has been just hit over 11.7k views. So that's now out for the whole people, like for everyone in the world to see.
Okay.
You've just put a video up on your page, yeah?
Yeah, on the exposed page. So the conversation that I've played on your live, Tony, has about 11.7k.
Okay, if you can tag me on that, I don't know if you have already, I haven't gone through any mentions or tags and stuff. If you can tag me on that.
I'll do it now.
Yes, please, and I will repost, and all of the people that does support this page, I'll try to stitch it or duet it, and I'll ask whoever's following my page to repost that, because that is going to be enough. The more people that help spread awareness on this particular person and look into it a lot more, it might help out a lot better. So
yeah, no, exactly. I did mention it to the Observer this morning before I went to bed, just to let you know, to see, because you have a massive following, and because you're in the UK, it would push it out to the UK. Because to be honest, we don't know where she's going for her for the victims. But anything can help, so we do appreciate that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said,
but within saying that, I'm going to have to quickly jump off because I've got to go out. So once I come back, I'll play that recording for you.
Yeah.
I've just got a lot to do today.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
going to try and go into the police station and have a chat, but knowing them, they're probably going to laugh at me again. But good luck to them. I haven't slept, so...
I can jump on my other phone and jump onto your exposed account and play it that way.
Thank you very much.
Actually, hang on. I'll do it right now.
Yes,
I've
please.
got it all set up.
Okay. All right, people, trigger warning in this chat, please. Those of you under 18, please don't be on this page. Those of you on the fake accounts under road 18, please come out of here. Can we flood this chat with trigger warnings? We're going to be playing some of these videos. This is Action Baby. We want to get as many trigger warnings as possible, please.
It's really fucking sad because I get whether you believe it or not, that actually happened. And she was shit. That's fucked. You're just costing all this your day. You're it's not it. So a 14-year-old took me to the football field. Come and do this, come and do that. So what do you try to coerce you wait? It's basically implying that you're raped, is what you're trying to say. He didn't. It was anal. It wasn't rape. It wasn't actual sex. It was. You said anal. Yes, anal. That's sex. Yeah, that's still considered sex.
Yeah, that's still considered sex, honestly. You can't keep going around for the same fucking thing. Just admit what you fucking did wrong.
No, that's actually that's just bad thing, bro. She actually likes being to her feet, and you're literally mocking it. You're making fun of that like a 14-year-old.
You're a complete narcissist.
What?
I said you're a complete narcissist. Do you understand what that is?
No, kind of.
I'll fucking look it up. Ain't fucking rocket science.
Sorry, try to say that again. Personal stories keep changing again and again. Roadblocks. I shared the recording of you that Lions and Galaxies because we had seconds. And it's going to be about nasal sections and he makes coercive into the situation.
So why hasn't the story been this in the beginning? That's why it doesn't make sense because you do Republicans.
Yeah.
Some guys story changing all the time.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
So, as I said, I was listening to recording.
Emily, oh God.
And he wanted to know the facts, only the facts. So that's what I told him, only the facts. He didn't want to hear about the backstory.
The facts are getting sex with 14-year-olds. He submitted it. Getting sex with 14-year-olds. Here you go.
Yeah, those are the facts. He didn't want to hear the backstory, and that was the backstory.
So what you're saying is you're actually admitting that you slept with a 14-year-old.
I got lied to and cuffed, but yes, it did happen.
There we go. Sorry, Tony, I'm going to have to jump off.
No worries. You jump off before you get bananaed. We are going to play. We are going to play that and another one beside that again. Big Jamie. I'm going to let Big Jamie in the big box. People, while you're here, can we run these likes up, please? The more likes we get, hopefully it might get more viewers in. Big J, you've got some stuff already, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Thanks, sir. Okay, perfect. Okay, go ahead.
Once again, oh, good. Thanks so much, Tony, for having me, mate. I'm just going to sit here and listen, mate.
No worries, that's fine, that's fine. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. No worries, mate.
I'll share it out to the relevant people.
Thank you, thank you. While some audios are being played, people, if you can mute away in the boxes, and then if you need to say something afterwards, it's not a problem. Big J, whenever you're ready. So that what you could hear on the last audio, that one it was kind of unclear. That was this person admitting to sleeping with a 14-year-old and also certain things that happen to be young children. And this is this person admitting their feelings towards young children. This is what you've got all across these apps.
Yeah, I am.
Say that in a sentence for me.
Yeah, okay. I like children sexually. Yeah.
That's fucked.
No, it is. It's very fucked. It is fucked, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really pathetic.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know.
Just consider your life choices.
Yeah, no, don't. I don't, I don't.
I can tell you don't.
Yeah. It's,
The obvious reason why she doesn't end her life because she wants fucking attention.
That's
Yeah, that fucking his poor life.
yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I like children. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, big stuff.
So you're sexually attracted to children? Is that what you're saying?
You know what? Yes, yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Same.
And for those who are listening in the chat, that's nothing compared to what me and the group of us over here in Australia have had to endure and hear that's come from her mouth. That is calm and quiet compared to what she has shared over the years on lives and messages, roadblock apps, the whole thing. That's quite calm and collected compared to what we've heard.
100%. I'm Australian too, mate. And what she says is correct.
Yeah, listen, personally, look, we all have our own opinions on what we're listening to. For someone to say that and to admit to what was admitted to last night, thank you very much, Dollykins. For the people who heard the full. Now we're going to play more videos and show you some more things. Yeah.
She's deleted all them ones.
Yeah, she will, now that she's been called out again, and this time it's gone worldwide, she will go around and delete everything. Yeah, she'll.
Have we got any more stuff? Have we got our own recordings of that stuff? There should be some other bits. Surely there's got to be some stuff screen recorded and whatnot. Surely.
I've got.
Depressed. She's already in the middle of wiping all the accounts. The YouTube, the videos have been taken down, and there's a lot of different things that's been taken down.
All the screenshots that I had of YouTube videos that I downloaded, because she's got rid of them all. Now removes it off everything.
Yes, I'll just try to search. Sorry, I should have had all this. I wasn't actually going to jump on because yesterday was quite a pretty horrific day. You know, you kind of get sick and tired of listening to her crap all the time, and it gets to your head. It gets to your head.
It's not on you. It's not on YouTube. The person did come in last night and admitted to that. Can someone who actually knows, I don't want multiple people to put it in the chat to confuse people, but for any parents here or anyone here that would like to get this person blocked to make sure that they're not on your child's PlayStation network, they're also on Roadblocks, is that right? Now,
yes.
Erin, what I want to speak about, this person is on Roadblocks. We managed to catch 2 accounts last night, 2 Roadblocks accounts that they were using for money on your child's Roadblock accounts or for kids' Roadblock accounts. They are, in exchange for money, they're asking these young minors, or she is asking these young minors or children to send them indecent images and videos for money on the TikTok. So I want someone who can confirm the Roadblock account names to put them in, and the PlayStation Network names, please, if we can.
Yes, that was our job today, was to gather as much usernames as we can, so I can make a video today on that with all the... there actually used to be a video, I tried to find it last night after I got off live. There used to be a video here on TikTok with all of her Roblox accounts, but I can't find it, so I don't know if the user has deleted them or not. But please remember, guys, she will close down this Pop-Tart account. She probably closed it down last night, and she will remake a new account.
There was a second.
100%.
There was a second one.
It doesn't matter. She's just going to come up with more and more and more.
Okay, well, this is what I'm saying to you. All we can do for the time being is just try to spread as much awareness. Your laws over that side, I won't lie to you, yeah? Here's the problem I'm having, right?
Yes, that's what we're having.
Our laws suck, mate. Our laws suck.
And please believe me, there ain't no different over here, mate. They're turning a blind eye over this side of town as well.
Yes, I'd just like to correct someone in the comments said Yubo. We have heard she does use Yubo, but I have yet to come across someone with receipts on her on Yubo. So please, if anyone in Australia is in the chat that you do have shots of her using Yubo in an appropriate way, please send them through. We have heard that she's been on it. I personally haven't got any screenshots sent to me over it. I personally haven't seen anything on Yubo with her. But please, if you have anything, just don't hesitate to send it through, or message me on TikTok and I'll give you my Instagram and we can send it through that way. Sarah, yes, with the accounts, Ashley Babies and Ashley.baby, Ashley._Clayton. There's because we'll get caught out like this and then she'll just shut everything.
That's right. And remember I said last night, even on this app, TikTok, there are certain profiles that share this type of disgusting. You just got to look at the usernames. If they've got CP in it in any way whatsoever, don't go into it.
Yeah, CP or the pizza emoji. The pizza emoji.
The pizza emoji.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. 100%.
Totally aside, nice lid you've got on there, so.
Oh, my daughter made it for me. It looks like a tea cozy, but it keeps my headphones up. And because I'm in a
Charlotte, can you just message me privately just on this app just so I can have a chat about you with it? I knew Justin Ryan used it all the time also, but he's nothing to do with this Ashy Baby stuff. So, yeah, just send it through. Anything Australian in Australia that you have on Ashy Baby, I'm happy. Just inbox me on Instagram. I'm happy to give you my... inbox me here on TikTok, sorry. I'm happy to give you my Instagram, and I'm happy to send it all over to Tony and the team. As Killer said, we have also got a US sting team on this as well. We just want to get it all out there and just let parents know again what
You need
this.
to just all work together as one now in the background. Work together, and hopefully this page can help out as much as we can to sort of connect people like this. So I'm limited to what we can do over this side or what we can help you with. The only thing we can help you with is run a live feed up, try to help you spread awareness on this, and and just like now, you've got other people that can help you, just like Paul can maybe shed some more light on what you can do, what you can't do. Paul might be able to help out in the background, and that's what it's about, people. It's about helping each other, because no one else is helping us out. The people that's in power is not helping, and it's us to us, as people, as parents, to help each other. We can't rely on no one else to spread awareness when it comes to the children itself. We need to be doing it together as one, because the people that we are trying to ask for support and help on this, the people, we're getting either no violations or we're not interested. You're either put in a queue for weeks to be told that there's nothing we can do. So let's do it together. Let's listen legally. Let's become a law unto ourselves so we can actually work together and do as much awareness and try to get these people off these apps and spread as much awareness as we can. Relying on anyone else to do this for us, people, you may as well stay in bed 24/7. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Get up and get out. There's children at risk all over the place, and the people are turning a blind eye to it. Let's stop that right now, okay?
Sure, Tony.
From everyone from Australia, we can't thank you guys enough. That yesterday, what you said to Youre was absolutely disgusting, and I apologise for that as an Australian. I really, really do apologise for that, because please, we're not all over here. All like that over here.
No, that's
and I'm so
Yes,
no, that's what I was saying. You have to wonder why these people are so open about it, and it all just comes down to the justice system. Where I was talking to you last week about that particular judge. Is it a good time now to mention it to people?
Yes, please. We'd like to. Now, listen, me and the man debate, we speak on the WhatsApp as well, and we were talking about a particular judge in Ireland, and we're not going to go off topic, but this is somewhat on the topic that we are actually speaking about now. So, yeah, go ahead, the man debate.
Yeah. Am I safe to say his name, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. So we have a judge here in Ireland. He's called Martin Nolan. Okay, now Martin Nolan, he's known for giving out lenient sentences for likes of peddlers, rapists and murderers, okay? So this is from a petition that I have here that I'm reading currently, and it's all over the newspapers, all of these sentences and all. There was one lad that was up in court, Martin Erin. He was found with 901 images and 146 videos with children as young as 2 years old. You know what was in the videos, I'm not going to say it in this. But Martin Nolan said that Martin Erin being publicly shamed is enough of punishment for his crime. Now, this is another one right here, right? Martin Nolan gave music teacher Peter Jennings a fully suspended sentence after he was charged with having 1,300 unique child, images, files, and 11 unique video files. But Judge Martin Nolan said that while it was a serious offence, there was no evidence that Brendan Phelan was going to distribute the material. Right? There's another one here, where I was actually in contact with a family member. This is, about last year, where a fella went into the house. I'll read it from this. Nolan also let a scumbag Daniel Fitzgerald walked free from court after watching CCTV footage in court 3 times of him unaliving a 34-year-old man at his own birthday party.